American Countryside on U.S. Farm Report is sponsored by Nationwide and their farm-certified agents. Founded by farmers nearly a century ago, Nationwide has the knowledge to help you succeed today and protect what's next for your farm or ranch at nationwide.com/Andrew.
If you build it, they will come. That popular line from Field of Dreams may be about baseball, but for one Nebraska farm family, they saw an opportunity for a golf course, and they built an experience that will last for generations. We're off to Nebraska this weekend for American Countryside with Andrew McRae.
Bryce Anderson farms in view of the Missouri River in the northeast corner of Nebraska. His family grows corn and soybeans, some in the river bottom and some in the hills. And we did this interview on top of one of those hills.
When settlers first got here, this was all grassland. There were no trees, except along creeks and river bottoms and that sort of thing.
They bought this piece of ground, about 650 acres, in the mid-1980s and farmed it for a few years. Then the Conservation Reserve Program, or CRP as it's often known, came along, and the ground has remained in that program ever since. But there was an idea within the Anderson family that perhaps a part of this ground could be used for a unique purpose.
My son, who is basically a scratch golfer, has been pressing for the last 10 years to do something along the lines of build a golf course.
They brought the idea to several golf course design firms, and all discouraged them from the project. There was simply too much dirt to move to smooth the terrain to make it walkable. But one company, King & Collins, saw promise in the project and took it on. They began to fill some valleys and lower hills to make a walkable course on the old CRP ground.
We just want it to be destination golf that is unique, will give people an experience that they can't have at most places, and so far it's working out.
It's called Landmand Golf Course. That's Landmand with a D at the end, the Danish word for farmer, a nod to the Anderson family's heritage. You will barely find a sign to direct you to the course, and you'll travel down several gravel roads in farm country to reach it. But many, many people make that drive.
We opened tee times on New Year's Eve for this year, and this is the first full season we've had. Within about a day, over 90% of the tee times were gone for the entire year.
You'll pass by tractors and machinery sheds when you drive up the hill to the small clubhouse. It's different, it's fun, and has received a lot of national attention.
We've had enough reviews that in the Golf Week magazine, we came in the top 26 public and private courses in the entire country.
The ground surrounding this course is still in the Conservation Reserve Program. The fairways traverse the hill ground overlooking the river bottom. It is truly a unique place to golf among the farm ground of northeast Nebraska.
This turned out to be much better than anything I ever expected. I've just been astounded by the job that the designers, King & Collins, did on this particular course.
So the ground that once grew corn and soybeans and then became CRP ground today grows grass greens, attracting farmers and people from across the nation to come and tap in a putt. Traveling the countryside near home in Nebraska, I'm Andrew McRae.
Thanks, Andrew. And you can hear more of Andrew's travels on AmericanCountryside.com.